We are approaching 30 years almost exactly, 9/02, April 19th, 1995. We are reporting live here just outside the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum. We start April 19th, 2025. KOCO dedicated an entire team to honoring and remembering those we lost, those who survived, and those changed forever 30 years ago.
Looking out on the memorial grounds here, we're at the Murrah Plaza, really gives us a really great view of the field of chairs. Of course, a place where we've already seen family members coming, laying wreaths, flowers.
You made a choice to live by what you call now the Oklahoma Standard. Just know this, you needed your country then. I was a symbol of it, and so I'm grateful that you let me come back over and over again. But make no mistake about it, your country needs you now.
And before the ceremony, we crafted a special report, Chronicle, 30 years of resilience, remembering the Oklahoma City bombing. Starting with a poem read by former Governor Frank Keating.
Nothing gentles down from a mild heaven here. We are always braced against the wild wind.
We told the stories of victims.
It's up to me, to, share as much as possible, and bring light to a dark situation.
His mom, one of 168 people killed in the blast.
I'm only 34, so when this happened, I was 4. I don't have any memories of my mom.
Survivors.
It took a really long time for me to get back to a sense of normal.
First responders. The video is disturbing. It's hard for any of us to watch, especially those of you close to it. But we believe it's important to show you how chaotic that day was, the raw emotion and the fear before the healing could begin.
The destruction, as you've probably seen, is unbelievable down there. It looked like a war zone. It looked like something out of Bosnia.
This is the one that I wore to my time at the medical examiner's office. This was from the very last day. We were able to take a scrub in and get signatures of all the people that we worked with.
And one story particularly close to my heart, my 5th grade teacher who years after surviving the bombing took his own life. Do you think the bombing played a role in his death?
Absolutely, because as much as he was a successful teacher, his true love was serving in the Army. And he couldn't continue because he had medical disabilities because of that.
And 2025 marked another somber milestone.
Something very bad has happened in Stillwater.
We had a traffic collision involving one car.
And the car crossed my left leg.
Been a medical taxi service at this point. We're going back and forth.
We know there are 3 confirmed fatalities.
She was standing next to me. Actually, we were holding hands.
Like I said, we miss him a lot.
How many catastrophes, how many tragedies can one university withstand?
10 years since the OSU parade crash. 4 people killed, dozens hurt when a woman drove her car into the crowd.
Oh my, that is something happening. We didn't know what.
I need to think fast. It was seconds.
In our Chronicle, 10 years of Stillwater Strong.
Leo the superhero.
Leo the superhero? Why do you call him a superhero?
He saved my life.
Hi, I'm Hadley Wyatt, and I'm 16 years old.
We spoke to survivors.
And the car crossed my left leg, hit me really bad on my side.
Victims' loved ones.
He was so young, but he'd already developed such a huge personality.
We were holding hands, and I remember something just, hitting us from behind. And, she was dragged away with the car.
Eyewitnesses who told their stories for the first time.
They had actually lifted the car at one point to see if there was anyone else under there.
And those who vowed to carry on the Stillwater Strong legacy.
I think it showed the true fiber of our community.
Another Chronicle we are proud to produce every year, our Superintendent's Roundtable. Remove cell phones from instruction time.
I don't think anyone on this panel would disagree, and most of the public would disagree as well, that they are a huge distraction to the educational process.
Where we gather district leaders from around our area talking about things impacting students, teachers, and parents. Something else that we have to ask you about, parents were big on this one. No more virtual days. That was a big change handed down from the state capitol.
One of the concerns that I have is, we have neighborhood elementary schools, and it's not uncommon for power to go out just in one neighborhood or water to go out just in one neighborhood. And in the past, we could shift to virtual.
As we head into 2026, we are committed to bringing you more in-depth coverage of important issues and events. We are grateful for your trust. Abigail Ogle, KOCO 5 News.